Good morning and welcome to Pilates. Today I want to talk a bit about dexterity. Dexterity is all about the coordination of small movements of the hands and fingers and how we synchronize those movements with our eyes. Synchronization of movement begins with our brains. So we're not only working our hands today, we're working our brains, which is really important. Recent studies have shown that dexterity is even more important than hand grip strength for our aging hands. So let's get started. We're going to have a bunny rabbit on one side and a squirt gun on the other side. Bunny rabbit's in the garden. We're going to get them other side. Bunny rabbit, squirt gun. And switch it over, bunny rabbit, squirt gun. One more time, bunny rabbit, squirt gun. Perfect. We chased them out of the garden. The bunny rabbit's okay. And switch, the bunny rabbit's okay. Let's go two more, bunny rabbit's okay. Very last one, bunny rabbit's okay. Perfect. From here, we're going to make a little fist, flat hand. And switch, fist, flat hand. Let's go four more. Fist, flat hand, and switch, fist, flat hand. Two more. Fist, flat hand. Very last one. Fist and flat hand. Okay, let's do one more before we get started. Two fingers out, two fingers in. And switch. Two out, two in. And switch. Two out, two in. And switch. Two out, two in. One more time, two out and two in. Perfect. If you get really good at that, try a clap in between. Makes it even harder. Okay, all we need today is a pillow. If you're okay laying on the mat without a support behind your head, you just need one pillow. If you need a little extra support, try to have a pillow, either two pillows or a pillow and a ball. I'm going to start with range of motion for the legs today. So anyone with knee problems, you might find that you lose that range of motion with your knees. So that's why I have socks on today. I wanted my feet to be a little bit more slippery. But if you're working on one of those yoga mats, you probably have to go to the bottom of the mat so that your foot's actually sliding on the floor. So shoulders are wide. We're going to lift the toe of the right foot and let that heel slide right out as far as you possibly can. And imagine there's a wall there and you're going to push it even further. And then let that heel slide in. Come as close to your bottom as you can. Perfect. And then press it away. And pull it back. And press. And pull. Let's go two more. And see how far back you can go towards your buttocks. And very last one. Perfect. And in. Now let's let that knee fall out to the side. We're really paying attention to the back of the hips and try not to rock the hips. Reach it out, and then the knee comes up and back. So the knee falls out to the side, so we're just warming up the hips a little bit here. Let the heel slide all the way in. We'll go two more. Knee to the side and out and back. And very last one, and out and back. Awesome. Same thing on the other side. We're going to lift that left foot, the toes up. Just let that foot slide out as far as it will go, and then pull it all the way back. See how far you can go. And press it away. Push, push, push. And pull. And three. Shoulders are wide. And pull. Let's go three more. See how close to your buttocks you can get when you pull it in, trying to really work those knees or that range of motion in the knees. Two more. And in. Very last one, all the way in. Perfect. And now let that knee just fall out to the side, trying to stay level through the back of the hips. Reach it out. And now the knees facing the ceiling as we come back in. The knee falls to the side. We're going to push it away and pull it back. And one more time, the knee comes out to the side. Press it away and pull it back. Perfect. Okay, from here we're going to let one knee float up and then the other. And while we're here, we're going to put that cushion or that ball between the feet. Open the knees up nice and wide. Make sure the knees are in far enough so that your rib cage feels flat, flat, flat. The arms can be wherever you're comfortable. And we're going to try to pop that ball as we close and open the knees. So just trying to, again, warm those hips up, opening up, getting that deep set of glutes to wake up, open and close. Let's go 4 more, and 3 more, and just 2 more. Perfect, and very last one. Awesome. From here, the ball goes between the knees. And then when we're here, we're going to give that ball a big old squeeze. And we're going to let the arms come out to the side like an airplane. And when we do, we're going to let the knees fall over to the right, trying to keep that left shoulder as heavy as you can. This is where we take a big exhale because it's important to inhale and decompress the spine as we rotate. Rotation's tricky. We only want to go to that range of motion that feels okay for your body. The opposite shoulder stays heavy, heavy, heavy. Exhale, hold. Big inhale, up and over. Good job. Exhale, hold. Very last one, up and over. And exhale, hold. Nice job. Come on back to the center. I'm going to take the ball into the hand for a second as we become heavy through the ribs. Lower one leg down and then the other. And now we want to put that ball right between the knees. I want to work the muscles around the knee now. So we're going to try to give that ball a nice little squeeze, the ball or the cushion. And with the right leg, we're going to keep squeezing the cushion as we lift one leg up and press into the heel. And then tap it down. Squeeze and extend, 2, and down. And 3, and down. We've got 3 more, and down. 2 more. Try to stay even through your shoulders and the back of the hips. And very last one. Perfect. Okay, let's do the other side. So nice and even through the back of the hips. Press into the heel and lift. Press into the heel. Squeeze the ball or the cushion and down. And 2. And down. And 3. And down. Let's go 3 more. And down. 2 more. And down. And very last one. Squeeze and press and down. Nice job. Okay, right now we're just going to squeeze that ball. So wake up those muscles around the knee. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glutes. The shoulders are wide with the tips of the shoulders down on the floor. Energy in your toes, and up we go with the hips. Let's hold it there, trying to stay as even as you can through the back of your shoulders. Make sure you're breathing. Low grade squeeze on the ball, about half of as hard as you could. And deep, deep, deep breathing as we hold it there for 4, and 3, and 2, and down. Get ready to go again. Toes are down, squeezing the glutes. Shoulders are wide. Low grade squeeze on the ball as we lift and hold. Lengthen through the back of the neck. You might even want to give your head a little press into the floor to work your posture. Hold it there for 4. And breathe for 3. And 2. And down. Let's go one more time. Squeeze, lift, and hold. Perfect. We're going to hold it there. Shoulders are wide. Nice deep breathing. 4 and 3 and 2 and down. Now I'm going to give you a choice here. If you know you're not comfortable doing or coming up to sitting, rolling up, just roll over to your side and come up to sitting. If you feel like you can, draw your knees into your chest. We're going to do a little bit of rocking here. So we're going to let the knees start to pull us up. Look down at your belly button and in. So these are just little preps. We're getting a little more momentum each time. And then on the very last one, we're just going to come right up to seated. It is important that we can lift and lower ourselves out of any position we're in. If we fall, we need to get up. When we're laying down, we should be able to do that with ease. So that's all we're doing right here today. We're going to put that ball or pillow between your hands. Roll the shoulders back. Let's start by squeezing the elbows into the side. So big squeeze, hold it there, 4 and 3 and 2 and release. Again, just under your arms like you're holding that $100 bill under your arms. Squeeze and now press into the ball, press into the hands and relax. Let's go one more time here. Under the arms, through the elbows, press through the hands and relax. So did you notice how you could get that connection there under your arms? That's what we're going for when we extend the arms out. See if you can originate that movement under your arms and give it a big old squeeze. The hands just follow and relax. Let's try that again. Under the arms, $100 bill, and then squeeze, squeeze, squeeze through the hands and relax. So we're trying to connect the arms to our torso. And relax. So it's not just about pressing with your hands. Let's go 2 more. And relax. And very last one. Perfect. Okay, give your legs a little shake. You want to be nice and relaxed here. And now press into your heels because you also want to be long. From here, we're going to bring our hands out to the side. We're going to just relax here. Look down at your belly button. Now this movement can be a little teeny tiny movement or it can be bigger, wherever you're comfortable leaning back. Find that point that feels a little bit challenging, and when you get there under your arms, give it that big squeeze, press into the ball and lift away. Let's do that again. We're going to lean back to wherever that comfort zone is for you. If you feel better sitting in a chair to do these, by all means, that's a great option. Squeeze under the arms and press. And up. But it is important that we do have the strength to get up if we fall down. And squeeze. And last one. This last one's going to be a little more intense. We're going to let ourselves lower all the way to the ground. Gravity is your friend. We're all going to make it. Low back first. Middle back, shoulders, and head. Awesome. Okay, when you get here, we're going to roll onto our side. So from here, just going to roll over so that you're facing me. Your choice. If it doesn't feel good to have your arm up here, you can use the ball or the small cushion as a pillow. We're going to lengthen both legs out, press the heels and balls of the feet together. Try to lift up through the bottom waist or extend through the top hip, whichever works to get that sensation of lifting away from the mat. We're going to squeeze the inner thighs, heels, balls of the feet, and both legs are going to lift up. Let's hold it there, relaxing the neck for 4 and 3 and 2 and down. Let's do that 2 more times. Just going to, inner thighs are engaged, heels, balls of the feet, as we use the muscles between the ribs and the hips to lift us away from the floor. Really important muscles to protect our back and down. Let's go one more time. Squeeze, lift, and hold. Perfect. And down. Awesome. Okay, from here, let's bring both knees in. We're just going to slide up, so if there was a wall behind us, our feet and bottom and head would all be against that wall. We don't want the knees up here like we're sitting in a chair. And then we're going to extend that top leg right out, reaching into the heel. We want to be nice and tight through the core, so if someone was to come up and give you a little push, they couldn't push you over. And then from here, we're going to let that heel come forward. And then point into the toe. Nice long leg. We're going for a walk. Try to work that hip extension. Most important thing is here is that the upper body's nice and still. We're not letting ourselves rock back and forth, because when we go for a walk, it's really important that we're not involving that upper body, that we're getting that full range of motion through the hips. Heels and toes. Let's go 2 more. Heels and toes. And very last one, going for a walk, heel strike and extending through the hip. And now we're on a bicycle, the knee comes up, we can't quite reach the pedal. See how long that leg can be as we sweep it through. And up, and around, and follow through. Let's go 2 more. Reach and around. Very last one. And around. Good job. Okay, from here we're going to roll over onto our bellies. I'm going to give you a choice here. If you have bad knees, you're not comfortable at all on your hands and knees, we're just going to support the head and stay right here. If you're okay to come up onto your hands and knees, you could use that pillow underneath the knees if it gives you that little extra support. The other option is to find a wall, because we're going to be doing some press-ups and some extensions, so the wall could also be an option. So either making that little quad or that little box with your body, if you need to have that little extra support under the knees, by all means. Now imagine somebody's going to give you a great big push. Don't let them push you over. Fingers are nice and wide. We're pressing into the fingers. If that hurts, you can come down to the elbows. And from here, we're going to reach one leg all the way out. Okay, and then if it's okay to unweight your other hand, let that hand come up. That might be the exercise. That might be as far as you can go today. But if you're okay to add 3 circles with that leg, feel free. 3 and 2 and reverse. Let's go 3 and 2. Last one and down. Good job. Okay, other side. You're going to reach that leg right away. Long, long, long. Opposite hand can come up. With just your leg, it's 3 circles. 3 and 2 and reverse. Let's go the other way. 3 and 2. Last one. Good job. And down. I'm going to sneak this in too, because I think it's really important. If we fall down, we need to be able to get back up again. So just turn your fingers in a teeny bit and let your chest fall down to the floor and up. If you want to make that a little bit harder, then you just drop your hips down. Might want to lift the feet to get off the knees and lower yourself and push yourself up away. Let's go 3 and 3 more. Fall down. We need to get up. It's really important to keep our independence. One more time. Bring our head all the way over to the other side. We're almost done. With or without a pillow, you could have the pillow there, or you could have the arm there. We're going to start with the double leg lift, so both legs are together, belly's nice and tight. If somebody were to give me a little push, they couldn't push me over because my core is engaged. Both feet are connected as we lift and hold, relaxing the neck for 4 and 3 and 2 and down. Let's do that a couple more times. Squeeze, lift, and hold inner thighs, pressing together just like you're zipping up those inner thighs. 4, 3, 2, and down. One more time. Squeeze, lift, and hold. 4, 3, 2. Make sure you're breathing. And down. Awesome. From here, we're going to bend both knees up. We're going to extend that top leg like you're trying to push it out. Just really opening and lengthening through the top hip. We're going to go for a little walk so the heel comes forward. Point the toe now, going for a walk, extending through the hips, staying still through the upper body. Again, the heel presses out. See how long you can make that leg as you point the toe and reach it away. Let's go 2 more before we get on the bike. And back. Very last one, relaxing that neck. And back. Awesome. From here, we're going to bring the knee up. Nice and long. Reach, reach, reach for the pedal. You can't reach it. We're on the bike. 3 more. Knee comes up. Leg extends. Follow through. Open up through that hip. The upper body stays nice and still. 2 more. And very last one. Well done. Okay, from here, let's roll onto our back one last time. If you're more comfortable, again, with the pillow behind your neck, it's always nice for stretching. And then we're going to just take that left leg all the way into the chest. Big old hug. And while you're here, let's flex and point, and flex, and point, and flex, and point, and flex. Hold that flex and straighten that leg out as much as you can, keeping it nice and tight to the chest. So holding it as tight as you can. Nice deep, deep breathing here. Relax that hamstring. Hold it there for 4 and 3. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Relax the neck and shoulders. 2 and 1. Good job. Let the leg come on up. Give it a little shake. Try to stay even through the back of the hips as we make 3 little circles here. 3. Just lubricating those hips. 2. Synovial fluids in the hip. And we just want to massage the femur into there and lubricate everything. A little WD-40 for the hips. Let's go the other way. 3 and 2. And very last one. Good job. We're going to just flex that foot, press into the heel, and see how far towards the ceiling you can go with the straight leg, and then point the toe, and with control, lower it down. Let's go 5 more. Press into the heel and come up, and reach the toe, and lower, and 4 more. Heels and toes. 3 more. Nice and tight through the waist. The ribs are heavy. 2 more. And very last one. Perfect. That leg can bend. We're going to draw the other leg up to the chest. Great big old hug behind the knee. We're going to flex and point, and flex and point, and flex and point. Now hold that flex, the toes back to the nose, and lengthen that leg out as much as you can, but keep that chest nice and tight towards your body. Deep, deep, deep breathing as we extend through the heels. Relax through the neck and shoulders. Nice, deep, deep breaths as we hold the stretch. And then when you're ready, we're going to let that leg straighten all the way up towards the ceiling. Point the toe nice and long and imagine drawing some circles with your big toe on the ceiling, but staying nice and even through the back of the hips. The circles can be as big as you like as long as you're not moving those hips. And reverse. It's going to keep nice and flat and engaged through the back of the hips. Last one. Good job. And now we're going to reach that toe down towards the floor. Press into the heel and come up. Ribs stay heavy as we point. And heels long as we lift. Let's go 3 more. And up. 2 more. and up. Last one, lower it down. Slide the heel in towards the body. Arms are out. We're going to let the knees fall to the right. When we do, look over your left hand. Initiate the movement from your abs to roll the knees over to the other side. So just a quick release for the low back. Perfect, all the way back to the center. Hands behind the head, widen out through the elbows. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. See you next week.